This video's goal is to solo hardcore, and this footage is of my 15th solo attempt using this strategy. The towers that are being used are Engineer, Medic, Accelerator, Golden Minigunner, and Mercenary Base. Please enjoy the video. So for wave 1, all I placed down for my defense was a single Engineer, and Engineer is able to hold off on its own for quite a long time, being a goated tower of course. Now that I'm at wave 5, I still have my Engineer, which is basically just slaughtering every zombie in sight, and I am currently saving up for a mercenary base for later on in the match. And as you can see, these normals and speedies are light work for the Engineer. Boy oh boy, I sure do hope really high health enemies don't spawn later on. All I did for wave 10 was save up cash and spam stickers. Basically all I did this wave was just watch my towers, attack the zombies, and I just waited for more cash so that I could upgrade my mercenary base to get it to level 5 for those riot shielders. I had a close call with the mega slow, but my grenadiers came in clutch and killed it. Yet again another W mercenary base moment. And then for the rest of wave 20 it was just grenadiers blowing everything up. On the 25th wave I had my first run in with the Shadow Boss, one of the most annoying mid-game enemies in hardcore because they just run through your defenses like it's nothing. That is if you don't have a mercenary base at your dispense to crush the Shadow Boss with pure health. Wave 30, I got some more Engineers and am currently trying to get them to level 5, which will come in handy. Like I mean it, dude, don't ask questions. Oh yeah, I also started getting some more mercenary bases, trying to get them to level 6, so I can just insta-kill all the bosses later on. Wave 36 is the Grave Digger's debut for hardcore, however he won't even be able to get close to my base due to all of the DPS from my Engineers, and for riot shields just dealing tens of thousands of damage just from their health. I'll see you next wave. Please ignore how badly I sold my airdrop placement here. I honestly didn't do much this wave other than sending down my riot shielders and watching enemies die. So far I've been surviving pretty well. Now for the Molten Boss, the second boss of Hardcore mode. He has a little bit more health than the Gravedigger, but he's still gonna die to my riot shielders. Alright, so for wave 45, I have to deal with 3 Soul Stealers. Now on the surface, they look pretty tame with only 16k health, right? Wrong, the Soul Stealers attack and make your tower into ghosts. On the 47th wave, the full-on Swordmaster had risen up from the ashes of the sword fights on the heights. However, he is more of a pest than a master, and I'll make quick work of him. Great, another boss, and this time it's the Fallen King. Boy, I wonder what'll happen to him at the end of this wave. Well, it's time to face the one and only Void Reaver. I've made it so far in this journey, and I can't let a moment like this slip up. I am determined to win this. Well, here we go. Alright, the Void Reaver is down to half health, so good so far. Time for my amazing mercenary micro. And just like that, the Void Reaver has fallen to a single cat. Next video is about Brawler.